Hello YouTube, this is Jumpin' Jewel Bean on pertaining to Rosie's channel. Today we are making breakfast burritos and we're canning it. It'll be awesome. I just seen somebody doing this on YouTube and I said, oh my gosh, Rosie.
Do you remember that guy's name?
I don't. Old and new.
We like to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah. I can't remember his name though. But he was doing it. Now, he pressure canned it. We don't pressure can. We always do water bath canning. So, that's going to be different. I just want to let you know that because, and I've done it all my life. My whole life. My mom did it her whole life. Actually, she pressure canned, I guess, before I was born. Her pressure canner blew up on her one time. She never again would come near one. So
Running on a tangent.
Yeah, so I was always raised on that. So we're going to make these breakfast burritos in a jar. And then all you got to do is open the jar, heat them up, break them up, and heat them up, and put them in tortilla. I know that I'm not saying that right, and I apologize, but what can I say? That's just the way I say it now. Because I don't always pronounce things correctly. I think it's because I come from...
Okay, explain what all you got here and what you're doing.
So he used sausage and Spam.
Oh, he used luncheon meat.
Yeah, luncheon meat and...
he used a pound of each.
And a pound of sausage. And a pound of the luncheon meat. I am using, however, canned ham with onions. I'm using pork fried up. These are both fried up. I've already taken care of that. So
ground pork from a can.
Yeah, I didn't want to bore you, so I did that a while.
And she already took the grease out.
18 eggs. I know there's more than 18 yolks in here. A lot of my eggs were double yolkers. Yay. His only made 5. I'm assuming mine's going to make a few more because I actually had more meat. Both cans had more meat.
Plus onions.
Plus onions. And then also, I'm going to put bacon in it too.
Okay.
I don't know if you have noticed, but I've lost 80 pounds since I was last on a video.
Woohoo! You look great.
And the reason I have is because I went carnivore. I only eat meat and animal products, which would be the eggs and all the meat. So that's why I added more meat to it. It'll make me fuller, and I really enjoy the meat.
If you're going to go on a tangent, work while you're doing it. Or it's going to be an hour and a half video. They don't watch an hour and a half.
They might. They might be like, oh, she's got lots to say. And so I'm just going to cut the bacon up, and I'll just throw some in with each jar. And then I will mix up the eggs. And for some reason, I'm thinking it's so that it's easier to pour into the jars. For some reason, they add 4 ounces of water to their eggs. So I didn't do that yet. I will do that here in a minute after I'm done cutting up the bacon. Which, the bacon is because of Rosie. She always bakes the bacon for me. Because I lose track of time and I forget about it. So we would have black bacon. Which I would still eat because I love crispy bacon.
Yeah, me too.
But I think for in the jars, I think we're not wanting them that crispy. Because we're also going to can them. So I think it would make them...
Are you going to add any seasoning to this?
I am. I'm going to add it to the meat. I'm going to, or maybe to the eggs. I'm not really sure where I'm going to add it. I did add some garlic to the meat when I was, garlic salt to the meat when I was cooking the meat because, well, I have to. But I want to add some turmeric because that's so healthy for you. And I want to add some more garlic. And I got onions in it. But I might add some onion powder anyhow because I like onions and garlic and stuff. So, and that is one place where I do vary a little bit. I don't know if you're supposed to eat onions and stuff on the carnivore diet. I do. And honestly, I'm not totally carnivore. Every once in a while, I get a real craving for broccoli. Don't ask me why. But I do, so then I will eat broccoli. I've been on this carnivore, I don't know, maybe a year, maybe now. I lost the 80 pounds probably by about 6 months ago.
And it only took her like maybe, what, about 5 months?
Yeah.
To lose 80 pounds?
And I didn't, I was talked to my doctor, and my doctor was like, oh my gosh, how did you do this? Because I was having weight problems for quite a while. And they asked me, you know, how did I do it? I said, well, I went carnivore. You guys were all trying to put me vegetarian. Everybody wanted to take my meat away.
I wanted her to try a vegetarian diet, not everybody else.
Well, everybody else, mostly I talked to, they were like...
Somebody told her about the carnivore diet after she complained to somebody I was trying to put her on a vegetarian diet.
Yeah, and they said, you know, if you go carnivore, you can eat as much cheese as you want, as much meat as you want.
As much fat.
As much fat as you want. They recommend to eat lots of bacon, lots of butter. I'm like, shut up. And she said, yeah, no, and cheese too. And I'm like, a diet that I can eat cheese.
But people got to remember when they go on a carnivore diet, they're no longer getting the nutrients from the vegetables and the B12 as much. They're not getting the...
That is very true.
Yeah, you're not getting the fibers and stuff like that. I mean, you're really eating a whole different lifestyle. And most people that go on the carnivore diet, that's filtered water she's using there. What they don't tell you is that you lose a lot. That's why it's important to do electrolytes at least.
Yeah, and see, well, my girlfriends were trying it, and they weren't succeeding as well. They were feeling sluggish and stuff, and I'm like, well, that's weird because I feel so much more energized and stuff. Well, they substituted, I gave up sodas and stuff too, which was huge. I mean, that alone would have been quite a bit to help me lose weight, was to give up all my sugars, which I thought was going to be a lot harder than what it actually was. I didn't have near as much trouble with it as I thought I would. Okay, now this is maple pepper. We got it from this restaurant we go to called Sprague's.
Sprague's.
Yeah, we go there for birthdays and stuff. It's kind of a treat to us because it's a little far away. But we don't care. We enjoy it. And when we go there, we always buy their maple pepper. I don't like
pepper. That's a lot of pepper considering you never eat pepper.
I don't eat pepper except...
Now, all of a sudden, she does eat maple pepper. They use a white pepper.
Yeah, I always
which is a little lighter than black pepper.
I always use I've used the maple pepper for years. But I don't use regular black pepper. I'm just like, ugh. No, I'm good with that. But when it comes to... the maple pepper... and this is the turmeric.
Turmeric.
Yeah.
That's what she went for. But instead she was like, no, I'll get the store-bought.
Well, the shaker... No, that's not store-bought. That's
it's the same stuff. Okay.
It's the same stuff. I just keep filling that up because it's easier for me than trying to pull it out of the spoon.
Oh, no, I don't have a spoon in this one. I just shake that one out.
Yeah, and now I wind up with...
Yeah.
This much.
Yeah, well, too much turmeric, it kind of has that mustardy taste to it if you get too much in it.
Which I'm okay with that anyhow, but that doesn't really matter to me. But I do like to try to... And this is...
Roasted garlic.
Roasted garlic.
And she's not measuring any of this. She's just adding the taste.
Yeah.
You add your own,
because
whatever spices you want.
Taste is different.
Yes.
The only thing I don't really add much of is salt. Because everybody's salt what they should have and shouldn't have in salt is, according to what their blood pressure and stuff is. In our household, Rosie's low blood pressure. I'm
And low
high
blood sugar,
Well,
yeah.
I'm not high blood pressure anymore. I was. My blood pressure's down to normal now. Yay! And my husband has higher blood pressure. So it's actually quite interesting to try and figure it out. So it's easier for me to just let everybody salt their own
I think
food.
your eggs look good. My arm's getting sore here.
Okay. First thing we do is add all the meat to the jars. So,
That's the canned ham. And canned ham does come fully cooked.
yeah.
She stuck it in a pan and fried it up to get the excess grease out of there.
Not only that, I prefer,
And you're doing what? 1/3 cup of each?
1/3 cup of each,
And a little bit of bacon.
a little bit of bacon.
Yeah, you don't want to overdo it
Because
with the meats because your eggs are going to cook up and
And
you're
you-
already...
and you need to leave 2 inches of headspace.
Yes.
So you gotta leave.
Some people might do 1.5 or something, but you got to remember your eggs when they cook inside the jar is going to blow up, and you don't want to force your lids off, your seals off.
Yeah, because the guy I was watching do it, that happened to one of his lids. It popped off. Now he was still able to use the can of food. He used it as his taste testing one. So it didn't matter to him that was the case.
Yeah, the ham and the ground pork were both canned. And then she just fried it to get the extra grease out.
Yeah, because I was going to go to the store and get sausage and stuff. But the truth is, I like this ham. I like the pork. But also, it's cold out.
Yeah.
It's very, very cold out.
Especially with the nice storm heading across.
Yeah. It's very cold out. I don't care for the cold. Never did. Well, not in years. And
Are you putting your pork in there too?
no, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted to get something out of my way. I think I'm going to need one. Oh, maybe not.
Just fill the rest of the one up with ground pork.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, Rosie, aren't you so glad when I come up with these crazy ideas? And
I know she likes to do 3 or 4 projects at a time, and I'm like, one project at a time. Let's get it all situated and done. She's got a full cooked turkey in a roaster in the out kitchen right now. She decided she was going to do dog food today, make homemade dog food and can it. It's one too many projects at once. And I'm like, let's do one. Get that thing. Well, we got the turkey. We're going to have that for dinner. And then tomorrow we'll probably can the rest of the turkey and the broth and make dog food.
And tomorrow we'll have breakfast.
Plus she had to make her husband, who's diabetic, strong cinnamon tea, which apparently is very good for diabetics.
He tells me that if he drinks this tea I made with cinnamon sticks, that it'll make his diabetes cured.
I don't know about cured,
I don't know if it's going to be true or not. I'm willing to help him out by making the cinnamon, because I've asked him. He told me about this 2 weeks ago and asked me to get cinnamon sticks out for him, so I did. Last night I said to him,
That's the cinnamon tea.
have you started drinking your cinnamon tea? And he said, well, no. I said, well, did you even make it yet? He said, no.
That's Winnie Pooh. I don't know where the other one is. The other one's hiding. She likes to go hang out around the out kitchen. I don't know why.
Because she knows that's where the food is.
Yeah.
Little rat. Where are you
The other
supposed
one
to
that
be?
is getting way up there in age. I don't know where she's at. But
You-
this one thinks, oh, if we're in the kitchen, we're making homemade canned dog food for her. Is it getting that time?
Are you getting hungry?
She is, but she has to wait until we get this on and started.
I think I could use one more jar. Or do you think I need to fill?
If you have leftovers, we'll just throw it in a thing and put it in the fridge, and we'll have that tomorrow with our avocado bread. Yep, put the last little bit of bacon on top of that, and
I'm having it.
so when you have leftovers of anything, you make it work. You put it in the fridge, you can make something out of it.
Oh, yeah. And especially since we started making our own homemade dog food.
Yeah.
Our dogs, their attitudes, everything about them has changed since we started doing the homemade dog food. It's really made a difference in their whole attitudes.
Give me that napkin.
So
You're gonna... don't get the raw egg in there.
I didn't get it in there. It fell on the...
Yeah, it was on your fork. She's trying to feed me raw egg, people. I've seen her do that. Okay.
I'm not going to put it in a different dish because that's just ridiculous to dirty another dish.
Yeah, we got enough.
And you think that I dirty too many dishes as it is.
I'm always complaining. She gets projects going on. I'd use your ladle, honey. And that don't have a pour spout, so...
That guy did it.
Yeah, we keep the big ladle and stuff in with the canning supplies. Just makes it easier. And I just love this ladle. It's like the best ladle in the whole world.
I love this ladle.
I wouldn't go much more than that. Because that's... yeah, that's good right there. Yeah, that's actually that one there is pretty full. So you got an inch down to this bottom rim, and there's probably another inch right there. Usually they say about, if you have small fingers like me, it's about an inch is about 2 fingers width.
I need a debubbler.
Yes. Of course, you can wait until they're all full and see what needs added, but...
Alright. You can see, look.
yeah, it's liquid. You don't see bubbles hiding out in liquid, but you see spots, like right there, there's spots between the meat.
Yeah.
And no, we don't have debubblers. We use wooden skewers. Don't break them off in your jars. We never even heard of debubbling till we started seeing it on YouTube, and we're like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, that is very true. We're like, oh my lord, they have all kinds of fancy stuff.
Yeah, we had no clue what it was.
And of course, our moms have passed away, so we couldn't even say, hey, call our moms and say, hey, what the heck is that?
Oh, I've never seen any of them used.
Yeah, I didn't either. That's what I mean. No, we couldn't even. Of course, if we had called them, they'd have probably been like, what are you, crazy? Now, see, when I make this, when I eat this burrito, I won't put it on a tortilla.
Yeah, you can see that one bubbling up.
I will just chop it up and I will just add cheese to it when I heat it up. But I won't use
Yeah, we're not putting cheese in this. She just seasoned it to taste, and we did throw in onions. I chopped up a big onion for her to throw in.
yeah, because, I need onions and things. It kind of takes me to my happy place. And when I first went on carnivore, I didn't eat onions. Or I tried to totally ignore them. But as life goes on, I found that they are not something that I could do without. And then I also had a problem that I started craving sandwiches. Really craving sandwiches. I mean,
but now would be
bad.
good to debubble.
But then what happened was, Rosie was telling me about this avocado bread. And I'm like, what? And I gotta admit, I love avocados. I don't know if I'm pretty sure avocados ain't part of carnivore, but I also know that it's very good. It's full of fats that are very good for you. So.
I think it was a keto recipe.
Yeah, keto.
But
yeah.
Some people were using it on the carnivore diet, and I seen it, and I thought, did any of them go down any?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one went down quite a bit.
Okay.
This one needs more eggs.
Put your funnel in there. And when you get this out of the jar, it is cooked egg. Your cooked meat in there. Yes, we cooked all the meat. Everything's cooked.
And it looks so delicious.
Yep.
The guy showed us, him and his wife were eating it on a tortilla. Now, that's not how I'll do it, but...
Tortilla.
That's not how I will do it, but that's, like I said, it's really about how everybody...
Yeah.
This is a lot of meat in this one. I can't even debubble it. It's all meat.
You don't need the funnel in there to debubble.
No, but I wanted to leave the funnel in there. Because I was... Okay.
Is there a little bit of egg left?
Yeah.
That one there's pretty high. This one here looks like it could do a little bit.
This one or this one?
Well, these three here are the lowest.
Okay.
This one here's got pretty much, and that's a lot. That's... Okay, so she might be going for 1.5 inch head space here, but...
Is that down to about right?
Yeah, that looks a little bit better.
Okay. So right there.
I know she keeps putting that raw egg on top of our ghee.
You know, we'll have to wipe down everything anyhow.
Yeah,
So,
we know. How much egg is left? Oh, we can put that in a small thing and fry it up tomorrow.
Okay.
In a small container. Get one of those little glass containers up there.
Bigger than this though, right? Or no?
No, it should fit in there.
Okay.
Might have to use the funnel to... showing your mess on top of my ghee. We did ghee the other day. We'll have to do that on video. We saw it on YouTube. We'd like to try to make it once by ourselves to see how it comes out.
That's what we said. We're
Yeah.
like, no, we're not going to do that on
Yeah.
camera.
We don't want to put something on YouTube that we don't care for.
Or that we totally mess up.
Yeah. So it's like kind of like a practice shot.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm not on camera is I got this huge head cold. A lot of congestion. Just horrible stuff right now.
Besides that, I saw myself on camera from before. And I was like, Rose, you didn't tell me I was that fat.
Okay, we're not going to get into that. You're not fat.
Oh, I'm not now. I'm still a little overweight, but my doctor told me I'm the weight she wants me to be, so I'll stick with it. As you get older, they don't want you to get too skinny, because if you get sick, you don't have nothing to fight with.
Just let us sit there. I'll get them then.
Okay. All right. Now,
I'm going to get rid of that. Now, we were just using just water on top of our napkin before to clean the rims.
but with all the
Yeah.
grease and the raw eggs and stuff,
Yeah,
I really think that this
the vinegar's a lot better for...
is a situation where I want to make sure we use vinegar to make sure we get everything sterile. Because I want to make sure that these, that they do seal, because this is going to be breakfast. And while I love to eat breakfast, I don't even mind cooking breakfast after 1 or 2 o'clock. When I first wake up in the morning, there ain't no way that I'm going to crack a raw egg. I'm just not doing it.
This is a good way to store your eggs.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you're a chicken farmer, you know. You got your water glass eggs, you know, sitting in lime all over, you know. And they take up a lot of jars, big pickle jars and whatever else you got. Then you got, you know, whatever eggs you're trying to cook up. And then your freeze-drying eggs, which uses all your electric up, and that's expensive. And then you get dehydrating eggs, which takes up a lot of electric, and that takes up a lot of time. So this gives you another option, and this is awesome. When she said about doing this, I said absolutely.
Because she's not a breakfast maker in the morning either.
No. Now, we do got pickled eggs. We got red beet eggs and mustard eggs that we did can.
Yes.
So they are on the shelf, but we used farm fresh eggs, and they're much denser when you hard boil them and pickle them. So I think we're going to do some more, but do them with store-bought eggs. They don't seem as dense once you cook them up and can them. So, but that's another way to get eggs onto your shelves, that you're not stocking up your refrigerator, or you got counter space taken up by, you know, eggs.
Yeah, and whenever all my friends were having a problem with their electrolytes,
We go through a lot of eggs.
whenever, yeah, you wouldn't believe there's only 3 people in this house, and we just got rid of our cartons maybe 2 months ago.
No. About
a month ago.
a month ago.
When all my friends were having trouble with their electrolytes, they kept asking me, well, what was I doing to replace my electrolytes? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Well, what I wasn't realizing is I drink
Gatorade
Zero, which has no calories, but it's full of electrolytes. Well, that's why I wasn't having the same dip that everybody else was having, was because I wasn't missing my electrolytes. I had my electrolytes.
Right. But you were getting all the dyes.
Yeah, but I
And
have
the
all the dyes then. So now I'm trying to figure out. I just ordered this, and you drink it in your water, and it replaces your electrolytes.
If you get in there, there is a little tiny scoop in there. A little rink-a-dink scoop.
The littlest thing I ever seen.
Yeah. I didn't know that, and I thought I'd try some in my coffee.
She used a teaspoon.
I used it. Well, I didn't use a whole teaspoon. Look how tiny that is. It's like a little rink-a-dink. Yeah. That's a better representation of it.
Yeah,
I already
use a scoop, and
I already put like a half a teaspoon of ghee in my coffee. You know, so my whole cup of coffee was like drinking salt.
Yeah, I was like, well, you didn't use
P.S. P.S. You get your electrolytes from salt. Excuse the mess. We're redoing the out kitchen and the pantry and the, she calls them pantries, I call them out kitchens. Just because of the way...
It's why we have the way we were raised.
Yeah, it was the way we were raised.
I mean, that's the truth.
Right.
It's... Your parents called it the out kitchen, mine called it the...
So right now it is a mess. I mean, you can see all the stuff. Our sugar's still down there. You know, it's crazy. We got so much food now. We're still figuring out this side. And we got all this done. If you go back and watch my last video, we did a tour, but I moved stuff around since there. We added stuff. Those are our Concord grapes. Oh my goodness. They're so good. What did you say?
We put more out there.
Yeah, we put more out there. So we try to can once or twice a week, sometimes more, depending on how we're feeling. I use the dehydrator. We do dehydrate stuff. We make breadcrumbs and stuff like that and bag them up. We try to do something every week to add to our stockpile. I'd put your jars in before you add a lot of water to that. Okay. Because you're going to wind up your...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. These jars are smaller than the quarts, and you're going to have so much water. So this is cold product. So she's putting in cold water into that. Because you don't want to compromise your jars putting hot stuff into cold.
Hot stuff.
If you're wondering why our pitcher looks yellow, we have rust in the water. That's hence why we filter everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
Plus, we have filters on our lines.
Yes, we have water filters on our lines.
Everywhere. Oh, yeah, it still needs water.
Yeah, I figured it would, but I didn't want you to overdo it. That one's not sitting right. And that one's sitting right in there. I would move them in because, look. Now, how long are we water bathing for? Is that 75 minutes?
90.
Oh, 90 minutes?
Yeah, well, they pressure can them for 75.
Oh, that's right. Because they're pints. Well, that's why I'm wondering if we shouldn't water bath them for 75 because they're pints, they're not quarts.
That's why we're going to do it for 90.
You're dripping.
Yeah, I always drip.
Oh, I'm like turning the stuff on. I was trying to get a towel underneath her.
Is that
Look at her cute little towel.
Yes, with gnomes.
Yeah,
I love gnomes so much I married one.
I won't let her use it. I bought her that towel, and then I told her she wasn't allowed to use it. I said, you got to have at least one nice towel hanging.
Well,
that's like...
I used to have
if you're going to have your hot pads hanging out, let the nice ones out and keep all the old ones in a drawer.
Well, you know, they used to all be nice until my husband gets a hold of them.
Yes. He gets a hold of them. He decides that they need to be out by his cooker, his smoker, his grills.
And he thinks that you can, like, wipe up anything off the floor with them. Or...
So you got to really be careful with them.
Yeah.
That's why I leave those two in the fridge. They're the nice ones. They stay on the side of the fridge. And all the old dirty ones get put in a drawer. And you have to excuse the mess in here. We've been dealing with dishes and cooking all day, so we're still hard at it.
Yeah.
Okay, you got that started?
I got that started.
Okay.
I got not time to set the timer yet, though.
No, we gotta wait till it boils. When it comes to hard boiled, then we will.
Okay, so you're going to pause them and we'll come back after
Yep.
they're ready to come out.
We're gonna have a second segment right here in a few minutes.
Oh.
Off your turkey. This is the rest of the turkey. The rest is in the fridge. We made some pork and beans out of our canned stuff and some of our canned carrots. That'll be dinner tonight.
I had some siphoning.
Oh, yeah, you can tell. A little bit of siphoning. That's okay.
Yeah, this can here, this jar here is... Ooh,
Don't-
you want to hand me that?
Always lift them out without even lifting that thing up. Because I'm always afraid the jars are going to clank.
This one will be tomorrow morning's breakfast.
Yeah,
Because it's the one that...
put that one towards the back where the cinnamon tea is. Keep it totally separate from the other. Yeah, you can tell by the way the lid is.
is buckled.
Oh, they look good.
Next time I do it, I will know to leave it at more headspace.
Yeah, that guy said definitely at least 2 inches of head space. Because, yeah, you can tell they're filled to the top.
Yeah, so I hope they if they don't seal, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah,
If they
everything
don't
was...
seal, I will put them straight in the fridge, and they will get eaten up in no time at
Right.
all.
But we
So-
had to try it. I mean...
Yeah. And I will know that the next time. Now this one's going to seal good.
Yeah, that one looks like it's going to seal good.
Because it's almost all meat.
Yeah. And we're not sampling any of these tonight. It is late.
And we just got done having turkey.
Yeah.
So
Let me come around here and look at
these
those.
look beautiful.
Oh, they do look really good.
Yeah, they look beautiful. The eggs look really yellow and great.
Yeah.
So
So this is the one with the lid.
yeah, oh yeah, you can see the lids.
Put that one, take your thing and put that one back there.
You can see the lids all bent out.
Yeah.
Shape.
And you can tell, yeah, something siphoned because
And
there's...
that was the one, yeah.
Yep.
So that's going to be a mess to clean up the jars.
Yeah. They look beautiful,
But
though.
they do look beautiful.
And next time we try it, we're going to double the recipe
Oh, yeah.
because that's just not enough jars.
Right. And not
But-
only that, now tomorrow we'll try it.
Right.
So we'll know. I mean, we may pull it out tomorrow and go, ew, that's not really what we,
Right.
you know, it's not, I mean, it looked really good, but it's not to our
Right.
flavor, our taste buds. So I didn't want to have 30 jars of it
Right.
and be like, not my cup of tea.
We're not going to sample it on film. We normally don't.
No.
Don't worry about that. I'll get that stuff.
But I definitely,
Yeah, leave that off.
I
So
like
they can cool down a little bit.
I like to not, when I do try a recipe for the first time, I don't want to I don't want to double batch it and wind up with,
Something that we don't care
yeah,
for.
that we don't care for. We do have 1 or 2 things on the shelf that we're not
Yeah.
crazy about. But the dogs are loving the homemade dog food.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we found that nothing goes to waste. They love the veggies and stuff. They seem so much healthier since we've been doing it. So the stuff that we are like, I mean, I haven't found anything that I didn't like. And we're very much concoction people. But there are a few things that are not our favorites.
Right.
And that's the big thing is we have things that are not our favorites.
Right.
Like, I noticed that they keep getting pushed back. So, that says to me...
And they may be incorporated in the dog food down the road here.
Yeah, that's probably what's
Yeah.
going to happen. I mean, they won't go to waste. We're not wasteful people. That's not the way we were raised.
Right.
But, yeah, they'll definitely get eaten
Yep.
one
Well,
way or another.
we got 7 pints of them, a whole turkey made. So tomorrow we'll be canning up
Turkey broth.
turkey broth and maybe a little bit of shredded turkey.
A little bit
and-
of shredded turkey because the last couple times we made turkey, the next day we canned it up, and then my husband cried.
Well, yeah,
Well, he
because
didn't
we
cry,
didn't leave
but he's
him
like-
enough leftovers, but we made him his cinnamon tea.
Yeah, so, but he likes, one time he's complaining that we made him eat turkey for like a week. And the next time he's like, you didn't let me have no leftovers. So, you know, it depends on his mood.
Right,
You know,
right.
but that's how we all are, so that's fine. So I will ask him about that, but I'm very excited to try that
Yeah.
tomorrow morning. But I've already eaten for the day. I've already had
And
mine.
maybe we'll do a short video on how it
Yeah, maybe,
tasted.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've already had turkey for supper. And I had a lot of turkey because that's what I eat. I eat the meat part. We still have vegetables because my husband and Rosie are still veggie eaters.
Yes, we are.
And I do occasionally eat some of the vegetables. Like I said, I don't know what the deal is with me and broccoli, but I do have every once in a while I get this horrible craving for broccoli and I eat it several times. So, all right. Well, thank you, YouTube. You have a wonderful day and God bless.
God bless. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.